All right, I'm Lawrence Hughes with Sixscape. I'm going to be talking about a way to secure authentication for a wide variety of things, websites, apps, etc. Now, I actually have a lot of background in PKI. I created all the training in crypto and PKI at VeriSign, the leading company in the world in this, a number of years ago. Now, when I used to present this training in PKI at VeriSign, it took a whole week. So this is going to be a somewhat abbreviated version of that. Now, basically, what we're doing is solving problems here. The first problem is that passwords are hopelessly broken. The users are notoriously bad at creating and managing passwords, as everybody knows, and it's trivial for hackers to steal username and passwords. Being a white hat hacker myself, I know at least a dozen ways to get your username and password from your bank site. Well, I'm not the only hacker out there. The other problem is the Snowden Revelations. Since he made his revelations, people no longer have confidence in US security products and services. They've actually been compromised by the NSA, and we all know it now. This leads to an interesting opportunity for new entrants in the security IT field. And so a lot of people are looking outside of the US. Now, the answer is actually X509 client digital certificates. A separate cert is actually required for each user. This technology has actually been around for over a decade. Why aren't everybody using it? Well, basically, the existing implementations are just too bloody difficult to deploy and use, and they're usually based on a number of different complex protocols. VeriSign tried to sell a client cert solution, but there were no takers. It was just way too difficult to use. So what I've come up with is a single secure unified protocol called the Identity Registration Protocol. We're going to push it through to an RFC with the IETF, and it essentially does everything that you need in PKI in one secure protocol. Think of it as PKI as a service. It's a result of 10 years of brainstorming and a lot of designs along the way. I finally came up with one good secure protocol, and a lot of people I've shown it to says, yeah, this is what's really needed. Okay, why should the financial industry be interested in this? Well, your existing websites and apps are being hacked whether you know it or not, but I think we know that all you know it. People are losing confidence in your online services because of this. We've got to restore that. Well, the Identity Registration Protocol that I've created here solves this problem using open standards, standard technology, stuff that's been field proven for years. It just hasn't been easy to use. What I've done really is to make it easy to use and to embed in applications so that it's completely transparent. Now, the first product we have is called IRP Server. It's something that anybody can run in their enterprise and telcos, ISPs, whatever. It's similar to a DNS or email server, but it actually is for distributing client certs and managing them in various ways. There's another client that runs on a lot of different platforms that basically gives you all the functions of a traditional certification authority, but available via protocol. One of the interesting things is an Irp Mobile Token. This essentially allows you to turn your phone into a security token. You basically download a cert via IRP into your phone, and you can use it via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to actually authenticate on your computer. So your phone becomes your security token. You don't have to worry about losing your token. There's a number of follow-on products that are IRP enabled that we're going to be producing. Plugins for Outlook and Office, an end-to-end secure chat called Sixchat, a VoIP thing called Sixphone. Imagine a WhatsApp that when I connect, we exchange digital certificates for strong mutual authentication. We exchange a session key, and everything after that's encrypted. And there's no middleman. I connect directly to your device. This is unprecedented. Okay, so how do we make money out of all this? We sell IRP servers to enterprise, banks, ISPs, telcos, and so on, mostly through VARs. Financial institutions are only going to buy from VARs that they trust. We run public IRP servers for general use on a subscription basis. Again, PKI as a service. We sell clients and plugins via website and app stores for Windows, Android, iOS. Competition, all the current players in this space use a mix of these complex protocols that have been around forever. A lot of them are proprietary. None are trying to create an open IETF standard. Open standards always chase out the proprietary solutions over time. Think about email. None is nearly as scalable or secure as ours. APIs, if they're available, are very difficult to use, expensive, and proprietary. Current status, 3 of the apps have actually been completed. I spent the last year writing about 50,000 lines of code, testing it out, showing it to people, not actually selling it yet. We don't have traction. This is just now reaching sales stage. Additional products have been designed but not yet implemented. Looking for a $2 million ask here to get through the next 12 to 18 months. What we'll be accomplishing with that is launching operations here in Singapore, complete development of the initial products, productize them, close first 250 server customers, and about 500,000 client apps. Push through the standards as IETF RFCs, which is not a trivial thing to do, and get patents on some of the technology. Okay, that's basically, in a nutshell, what we're trying to do. And I hope we can help you. The team here actually helped me a lot translating it into human. If any of you would like to hear it in the original geek, I'll be glad to meet you afterwards.